We've all been hearing about the media craze to ban plastic, but is plastic really that bad? What do we do with all this plastic? Well, let's think about why we believe plastic is so bad. Plastic does not naturally biodegrade and stays as trash for a long time. But how is it that Kamikatsu, a Japanese town, is the first of several Japanese towns to achieve zero waste? Japan is industrialized and uses plastic all over as well. As of 2015, Japan as a whole recycles over 83% of their plastic waste, compared to 26% in America. It might shock you, but Japan only has 113 recycling centers for non-paper recyclables, compared to 3,000 in California alone. What makes this more incredible is that according to 2017 census information, Japan has over 3 times the population of California. How is that made possible? The answer is separation. Japanese citizens separate their plastics before it even reaches the recycling facility, and the different types of plastics are then transported to a facility specialized for it. Then, workers sort through the plastic to pick out any contaminants as they come out of a conveyor belt, in a fashion similar to an I Love Lucy chocolate factory scene. Any contamination, such as the wrong type of plastic, can make a batch completely unusable, so this is important. In America, we skip the first step, and all types of recyclables get lumped into one big truck and shipped to the same local facilities for the workers to sort through. It's no easy task, so rate of contamination is high, and as the trash piles up, a lot of it just ends up getting burned instead of recycled. Why even bother, you ask? There are now plenty of other ways of packaging that don't involve evil demonic plastic. Then we can reach 0% waste just by using only paper and compostable packaging. While that's certainly an ambitious environmentally friendly model you're trying to create, what if we told you plastic is kind of necessary? The reason why plastic is so important is because it works well. Food waste contributes to the greenhouse gas problem, and plastic remains the best solution against squished fruits and vegetables during their lengthy travels from the farm into the market and into your home. Plastic allows for ventilation, and its unique structural properties can help maintain temperatures much better than paper products can, thus keeping your produce fresher for longer. Stop looking at plastic as the enemy, and start looking at the issue straight on. We simply do not use plastic properly. So how can we do better? There are different types of recyclables: PET, HDPE, PVC, LDPE, PP, and PS. And anything labeled other are other forms of plastic. You will most likely come into contact with PET, HDPE, and PP. But you should keep an eye out for the other types too. When plastics are mixed due to different melting points, it can ruin a whole batch by releasing toxic chemicals. By being aware of what kinds of plastic you are using, you can begin to sort out your own plastics and help us spread the word. If Japan can reach 0% waste, why can't we? So we've already mentioned that it is important that we sort our plastics, but do you know what one of the big factors of contamination is? Labels. Labels are in everything. And unfortunately, labels and the adhesive are most likely not the same type of plastic as in your container. So here's an example on how to recycle. 1. This clamshell used to hold strawberries. You can see the sticky red residue all around it. 2. Turn it around. You should see a small triangle with a number on it. All of Multi-Step's clamshells are the first category of recyclables, because we make our plastic out of recycled and recyclable plastics. 3. Rinse out all the strawberry juice. 4. Now remove the label. Multi-Steps uses special adhesive that is easily dissolvable in water, so your label should be easily removed if you have already thoroughly rinsed out the fruit residue. 5. After all of that, your clamshell is ready to be disposed of in the proper bin. 6. Lastly, help spread the word on effective recycling. This PSA is brought to you by Multi-Steps, your one-stop packaging solution. While plastic can be bad for the environment, we shouldn't move backwards by destroying it. Instead, we should move forward in recycling solutions so that we can make this world a more environmentally friendly place. Look for Multi-Steps packaging when you go to the grocery store. We use 100% recycled and recyclable plastic, and our labels are easily removed to improve the recycling process. Let's work together to spread the word.